Welcome to Saving America. This is Dr. David D. Shine, your host. And today we're going to talk about in the news. And there's a lot of disturbing information in the news today. The Biden administration initially tried to ban Fox News from flying drones over the chaotic and distressing human disaster that their administration has created down on the southern border. We're all aware of it. Apparently, this collection of unwashed, unvetted immigrants at the International Bridge in Del Rio, Texas, reached a number of about 15,000. We understand it's gone down. Part of the reason it's gone down is because a lot of these immigrants have decided to go back into Mexico, hang out for a while, and then come back, because supposedly the Biden administration has been shipping some of them back to Haiti, and the country of Mexico has been shipping some of them back to Haiti. And of course, all illegal immigrants should be shipped back to their countries of origin or to any place other than to be coming in the United States in an unvetted fashion. This is not acceptable. And the Biden administration is now attempting to claim that they are following Title 42 from the Trump administration, and the border is not open. This is a blatant lie. It's not complicated. By the way, the White House reneged on its banning of the drones, so the Fox News cameras can now drone over the chaotic situation, and I think it's dribbled down from 15,000 to about 10,000. It is an extremely sad situation to see people living under garbage bags and tents made of sticks and things like that. This is not a good situation, and I call on the NGOs of the country, non-governmental organizations, to get over there and to provide humanitarian aid as we assist these people to go back to their home country. Go back to their home country. We, in a time of COVID, in a time when our national debt is skyrocketing, do not need to be taking in more people that we cannot afford to support. So one of the questions that always comes up for me is, how did the people in Haiti, in the middle of the Caribbean, get to the southern border? And apparently a lot of them were already in Central or South America and came up the land route following the Biden administration's open border policy. So this was not something that just happened all of a sudden. This is something that was brewing over a long period of time. And again, part of this was because the United States did not enforce its deal with Mexico to prevent Mexico from allowing these people to traverse their country in order to get to the southern border of the United States. So there's a lot of blame to go around here. And of course, Giggles Harris is nowhere to be seen, even though she has been named as Biden's border czar, if you will. Well, some czar there, but this is certainly not anything that shows any positive light on anybody associated with Washington, D.C. Another piece for in the news this week is the incredible financial revelations of what happened in Afghanistan and Iraq. And the government spending on this, we've been hearing a number of 80 or 83 or 86 trillion of defense equipment left on the ground in Afghanistan, a true crime, and I'm still waiting to see anybody prosecuted for it. But the total cost is estimated at $5 trillion. And what was kind of interesting about this is, who made out on this deal? Where did these trillions of dollars go? And that, of course, is to MIC. If you don't recognize that acronym, you weren't around during the Vietnam War, because part of the Vietnam War protest was MIC. The military-industrial complex was driving the war because they make money when they make military equipment. But it got even bigger in the Middle East, because a lot of provisions were provided by civilian contractors. And of course, sadly, we saw some civilian contractors butchered by the Taliban and Al-Qaeda and these other terrorist organizations. But the point is that the activities in the Middle East set new records for civilian involvement in a wartime environment. And of course, the costs were astronomical. And I call on both parties have responsibility for what happened in the Middle East, to account for what happened and to make sure that we do not foolishly waste such money in the future. This is Dr. David D. Shine. That is in the news for this part of Saving America.